back door, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found it out of goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
A right-handed dribble goes to Reichel. Deep three-pointer on the way. That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening from Northern Cass, where tonight the Jaguars will face Grafton in a girls and boys basketball doubleheader. As is custom, ladies first. Northern Cass, ranked number 9 of the state in Class B, takes on Grafton, a team receiving votes in the new poll from the North Dakota Sports Writers. But Grafton is the defending Region 2 champion and the defending runner-up at the Class B state tournament last year. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Grafton Spoilers come in with a 5-2 record, and their last game was back on December the 22nd when they were winners at Langdon area by a score of 72-64. Northern Cass comes in with a 5-1 record. That one came last Thursday when they hosted Thompson, who was ranked 6th in the state at that time. And it was Thompson with a strong first half performance, and then they were able to hold on to that and beat the Jaguars 82-75. This is not a region game, as Grafton's in Region 2, Northern Cass in Region 1. But we should be seeing two very good basketball teams square off tonight here at Northern Cass. Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com, IHRYINS.com. And we'll continue our pregame show as we hear from the coaches, D.C. Lucas of Northern Cass and Wade Haugen of Grafton. And we'll do that after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsborough Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsborough Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsborough Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsborough Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsborough Drug.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devil's Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Welcome back to Northern Cass, where the Jaguars and Grafton are playing in a girls and boys doubleheader tonight. DC Lucas, the coach of the Northern Cass girls, joins me now. And the Jaguars coming off a tough defeat to a very tough Northern Cass team the other day.
Yeah, Thompson's a tough team. I know we came out slow in the first half, but we picked it up. It was probably the girls in the second half who came out, made a really good game of it. We had about 3 or 4 possessions where we could have had a chance to take the lead, but Thompson's a great team, well coached, and it was a good, hard-fought non-region battle.
And Hallie Crockett had a really strong game for you again, 37, I believe it was.
Yeah, she's averaging a little over 30 points right now a game. She's had an incredible start to her season. She continues to get better. It's just fun to watch her play. I mean, she's really changed the way she's approached the game, both inside, outside, and just making it happen. Also, she's done a great job on the defensive side of the ball. We've tasked her to take on some of the tough assignments there, and she's done a great job.
What were some of the things that helped you get back into the game in the second half?
I think we pressured their guards a little bit. I think we stepped it up defensively, and I think offensively we kind of settled down. So far this season, we get out to a slow start, and we finally started to pick it up and get out in transition. I know our big Josie wasn't feeling good, but she battled pretty strong, so our bigs were able to contribute in that second half and just really clamp down the pressure, which I think helped us get back in the game.
Now as we get into the second half of the season, a little more into region play, this is still a non-region game for you against Grafton, but a team with quite a pedigree. I think the last 3 years they've been in the state championship game.
Yeah, they're a great program. I mean, they've talked away before the game, and they're still, I joke with them that they graduated, some of them, they're still pretty big. They got 6'1", 6'1", bunch of 5'8" girls, so we know we got a pretty tough task ahead of us in this non-region game, but these are the games that make us better, which will get us ready for Thursday against Central Cass, so we're excited for the matchup.
Have you noticed any real difference with the coaching change?
I've always scouted them a little bit. Wade's been a long time assistant of Lori, and he does a great job. So I think they're in sync. I know they're going to get better and better as the year goes on. They've off to a great start again, and I know that they've, like us, been battling a little bit injury bug, flu bug, but hopefully we'll both come in full strength tonight.
What will be the important things for you tonight?
I think us controlling the glass, I think, is a big thing. We're big, but they're big. They're physical, so I think we're going to control the glass and play our game. I think at the end of the day, we got off to a slow start offensively. We need to get off to a fast start here because we're going to need that when we play the Central Cass and Kindreds of the world.
All right, we'll see what happens. Best of luck.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That's DC Lucas, coach of the Northern Cass Jaguar girls basketball team. Back after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
Welcome back to Northern Cass, where the Jaguars are hosting Grafton tonight. First of a girls and boys doubleheader. Wade Haugen, the coach of the Grafton Spoilers, joins me now. And tell me about the start of the season for the Spoilers.
We've had up and down. I mean, we're 5-2. We had a lot of games at the beginning of the year, and then the snowstorm hit, and then we were fortunate to get one in right before Christmas break. But, I told the girls at the beginning of the season, we're going to have our highs, we're going to have our lows. We have a great schedule, so, we've learned some things. We've lost a couple of games, which is sometimes the best thing, to lose games and know what we need to work on. But, all around, we're a younger team, and we're playing pretty good.
You mentioned a younger team. Who are some of the people that are stepping up into new roles this year?
We have a Trinity Parsons, who's going to be a junior. She's a guard. She's stepped up. We have an Addison Fredrickson, who's a junior. She's one of our posts. And then a Kate LeClaire, who's a sophomore that tore her ACL, so she wasn't able to play last year. So she's come in and really stepped up for us.
We had spoken in the preseason, and you were saying that you were not going to change a great deal from the previous head coach at Grafton, and you've been able to stick to that?
Yes, I've added a couple things here and there, just some little tweaks, but all around, I went into it thinking, I'm not going to fix something that's not broken, and it's not, so I've pretty much kept everything the same. Like I said, added a few wrinkles here and there, but otherwise it's, we have the same goals, we have the same priorities, everything like that.
Now, this is a non-region game, but it's certainly a difficult opponent for you, and in a way, the Spoilers still have the target on their backs from the success that they've had over the years. What do you see in Northern Cass today?
They're a great team. I watched a little bit of their game against Thompson, and I watched some game, I think, against Tri-State, and they're big, they're good. They have the Crockett sisters, who are just lights out. You have to guard them. They have other key players around them that can score, and you have to, guard all 5 of them out there at the time. And it's just a great matchup. Like you said, non-region game. It gets us better. You'll see where we are with one of the better teams in the state and go from there.
You never know, you might be in the state tournament.
That's right, hopefully. Hopefully, it would be nice to be able to match up against them in the state tournament, yes.
What do you see as the important things that the Spoilers will need to do tonight against Northern Cass?
Rebound. They're what I've watched. They're a good rebounding team. We need to get with them. Defensive transition. I've noticed they like to run and they like to go. Crockett gets a lot of her points on that transition. So we need to get back and contest and be strong with the ball when we're in the offensive end.
So it looks like a good game tonight. Best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks, Joe.
That's Wade Haugen, coach of the Grafton Spoiler Girls basketball teams. We'll be back to Northern Cass with a starting lineup after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
And IQ app helps me manage the Wi-Fi in every room of the house however I want. Like this room, where my wife talks to her friends in her book club every week.
Oh. Darla? Honey, my Wi-Fi is down. That never happens.
Well, that's strange. Well, we'll see if we can get someone to come fix it next month. Command IQ, you're my new best friend.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back at Northern Cass, Joe Lancello with you. The Northern Cass and Grafton girls about to square off, and that'll be followed by a boys matchup between Northern Cass and Grafton. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for Grafton, the Spoilers will have number 12, Trinity Parsons, a 5'8 junior. Number 13, Ainsley McLean, a 5'8 senior. Number 20 is Addison Frederickson, a 6'1 junior. Number 22, Kate LeClaire, a 5'8 sophomore. And 42, Kira Cole, a 6'1 senior. Wade Haugen, his first year as head coach of Grafton, the Spoilers, 5-2 on the year, 1-0 against Region 2 opponents. Now for the Northern Cass Jaguars, ranked number 9 of the state in Class B in the new poll that came out yesterday. Number 2, Hayden Crockett is a 5'7 sophomore, averaging 17 a game. Number 4, Addie Rust, a 5'6 junior, averaging 4.2. Number 5, Ellie Lucas, a 6'1 junior, averaging 3.3 a game. Number 12, Josie Jensen is a 6'3 junior, averaging 8.8. And number 13, Hallie Crockett, a 5'9 senior, averaging over 31 points a game. DC Lucas, the coach of Northern Cass, the Jaguars 5-1 overall, 2-0 against Region 1 opposition. In the junior varsity game earlier tonight, it was Northern Cass beating Grafton 49-42. And I mentioned the new Class B girls basketball poll that came out yesterday. Kenmar Bowbells remains the number 1 team. Shiloh Christian jumps to 2nd. Rugby is 3rd. Thompson moves from 6th to 4th. Central McLean is number 5. Then it's Kindred, Carrington, Mayport CG, Northern Cass, and Garrison rounding out the top 5. And we'll have the opening tap after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Command IQ app helps me manage the Wi-Fi in every room of the house however I want. Like this room, where my wife talks to her friends in her book club every week.
Oh. Darla? Honey, my Wi-Fi is down. That never happens.
Well, that's strange. Well, we'll see if we can get someone to come fix it next month. Command IQ, you're my new best friend.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Are you tired of the same old grower meetings? Then Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23 is for you. Announcing our new location for this year's event. Join us at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, January 18th or 19th. You will hear from Precision Planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
And our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. That's dhbanknd.com. And a reminder for those of you who will be wanting to watch the boys' game between Grafton and Northern Cass that follows this, that will be on a different stream altogether on yourliveevent.com. So just go back to our homepage and look for the boys' game, and we'll have it there for you.
Michael Lean and Tanner Wallstrom. And now, the starting lineup for the Spoilers. At guard, a 5'8" shooting number 12, Trinity Parsons.
Well, even the best of us get tongue-tied. Looking at the Grafton starting lineup, number 12, Trinity Parsons, number 13, Ainsley McLean. 22 is Kate Leclerc. 20 is Addison Fredrickson. And 42, Kira Cole. As Grafton 5-2 going into tonight's game. And now Northern Cass with a record of 5-1, ranked number 9 of the state in Class B girls basketball. Number 2, Hayden Crockett, a 5'7" sophomore. She'll be joined by number 4, Addie Rust, a 5'6" junior. Number 5, Ellie Lucas is a 6'1" junior. Number 12, Josie Jensen, a 6'3" junior. And number 13, Hallie Crockett, a 5'9" senior, averaging over 31 points a game. It was interesting that both coaches said they thought rebounding would be a key in this game. Northern Cass with Jensen at 6'3" and Lucas at 6'1" may have the height advantage, but games aren't played on paper. They're played on the hardwood. Northern Cass will go from left to right. Jensen at 6'3", jumping center against Cole at 6'1". And the tap controlled by the Jaguars. Hayden Crockett driving. And a foul 5 seconds into the game. They marked the foul on the scoreboard on Addison Russ, which wasn't right. They've still not posted up as Hayden Crockett missing the first of 2 free throws, and the second will drop in. 1-0 Northern Cass, and Hayden Crockett saying to put a little pressure in the backcourt. McLean finding Cole. Pass inside to Fredrickson, who will score a bunny. And Grafton with a 2-1 lead. Rust with a 3 from the top. Doesn't go, and Cole the rebound. Long pass for LeClaire. Right wing 3 doesn't go. And Lucas the rebound for Northern Cass. Jaguars push it up. Hayden Crockett with a drive to the lane, and she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. The first Grafton foul was on Kira Cole. And the second will be on Ainsley McLean just now. Not a shooting foul. Jaguars on the inbound baseline right. Rust inside for Hallie Crockett. Overshot the basket and an offensive foul. Hallie Crockett with the foul, her first, and the first against the Jaguars. Grafton will take it over. Pressure coming three-quarter court from Northern Cass. Parsons' pass thrown right to Jensen. And a drive for Hayden Crockett to score. Hayden with all 3 Northern Cass points, and the Jaguars back in front 3-2. Parsons trying to dribble through a double team, losing the ball, and losing a layup to Hayden Crockett, who's got all 5 Northern Cass points. 5-2 Jaguar lead, a minute and a half into the game. Entry pass poked away. It comes back for LeClaire, and she's called for a travel. That's 3 straight turnovers on Grafton on the last 3 possessions. Parsons checks out of the Grafton lineup. And into the game, number 23, Peyton Ziegelman. And inside for Josie Jensen to score. 6-0 run for Northern Cass as they're up 7-2. 2 minutes into the game. Ziegelman for Cole, and the pass thrown away. Hayden Crockett will run it down. Just inside the 3-point line. Shot was no good. Rebound. Last touch by Grafton. It'll be Northern Cass ball. Jaguars taking a lot of time on the inbound. Jensen able to get it under control for the Jaguars. Now Jensen left block. Nice pass, reverse layup try by Hayden Crockett doesn't go. Scramble for the rebound. I believe they've called a held ball, and the ball will go to Grafton on the possession arrow. 7-2 Jaguars. Just underway. We'll have these teams, Northern Cass and Grafton, scoring off in boys basketball following this game on YourLiveEvent.com. Cole throws it across for Ziegelman. LeClaire back for Ziegelman. Now McLean driving, dumping into the lane, but taken away. 5 Grafton turnovers in the opening quarter. And Hallie Crockett will finish with the layup. 8-0 Northern Cass run in a 9-2 lead. Cole right sideline. Nice pass down low, and Addison Fredrickson scores. She's got all 4 Grafton points. Whoops. Here's a Hayden Crockett jumper that's good. Hayden with 7. And Northern Cass up by 7. LeClaire right of the lane. Right wing 3 is up and in by Ainsley McLean. First 3 of the ball game. Here's Hallie Crockett will try a 3 of her own, doesn't get it. And Cole the rebound. McLean lost the handle on the dribble. 6 Grafton turnover. For Northern Cass, number 20, Kayla Tretter, a 5'7 junior, checks into the game. And number 10, Tess Jalbert, a 5'8 freshman. Joining the Crockett sisters and Jensen on the floor. Hayden Crockett, left-hand dribble. Tretter with a long jumper from the right, doesn't go. And Parsons runs down the rebound for Grafton. Grafton with the ball down 4, less than 3.5 to go in the opening quarter. Ziegelman with a 3, around and out. Good also by Parsons to get the offensive rebound. And spinning and scoring is Fredrickson. 4 for Fredrickson, and now Grafton back within 2. Hallie Crockett in the lane lost the ball. First turnover against Northern Cass. Parsons inside for Savannah Black Cloud, number 11, who's in the game for Grafton. And another three. This is by Ziegelman. And Grafton back in the lead, 12-11, our third lead change of this opening quarter. Hayden Crockett, jumper no good. Frederickson the rebound for Grafton. Ahead for McLean on the left wing, driving, and a foul. Foul is on Kayla Treader of Northern Cass. That's her first. And the second team foul. Grafton on the inbound baseline left. They've got a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Nice pass down low for an open Frederickson. She's got 6 in the quarter. 14-11 Grafton. Spoilers on a 12-2 run of their own now. Hallie Crockett's drive is no good. And another rebound for McLean and a foul. Northern Cass was good at making their shots early. Gotten a little bit cold. Kayla Treader with the foul for Northern Cass, her second. And a 30-second timeout taken by Northern Cass. Timeout brought to you by Bank North. Bank North offers the traditional and advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. For farming and ranching, business and consumer banking and lending, you'll always be headed in the right direction with Bank North. To learn more about Bank North, visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of their locations today. Grafton inbounding midcourt with 2:07 to go in the quarter and a 14-11 lead. Ziegelman for Cole. Now McLean on the top. Black Cloud number 11 and a high post, giving it back for McLean. McLean driving through the crowd, laying it up and off. And Cole and Luke and Jensen battle for the rebound. The ball will go to Northern Cass on the arrow. Hallie Crockett with a three. Doesn't go. Rebound Cole. As the Jaguars have gone cold. Parsons left wing. Black Cloud left coffin corner. Working it around for McLean. She'll shoot a three from the right wing and hit it. 6 for McLean. 17-11 Grafton. Just over a minute to go in the quarter. As Hayden Crockett driving and was fouled. Savannah Black Cloud committing the foul for Grafton. Her first, third team foul on the Spoilers. Northern Cass on the inbound. Jalbert missed the shot in close, got her own rebound. Fresh. No one's. Jalbert again with a three from the left, no good. And Grafton the rebound. McLean in the front court, nice ball! But the shot missed by Cole. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Hayden Crockett driving the other way and scoring. She's got 9. About a 4-second difference in the shot clock and the game clock. McLean a long three. That doesn't go. But the offensive rebound for Cole does. 4 for Cole. 19-13. Final possession of the quarter. And a nice move in a basket for Hallie Crockett. Hallie with 4. 19-15. Time running out in the quarter. There's maybe not as much time as they thought, or McLean had that much confidence. The three doesn't go. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. After 1, Grafton 19, Northern Cass 15, second quarter after this on yourliveevent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Back at Northern Cass, it's Grafton inbounding to start the second quarter with a 19-15 lead. They've led by as many as 6. Northern Cass has led by as many as 7. And we've had 3 lead changes, no ties. Cole dumping down low. And a basket for Fredrickson, who's got 8. 21-15, and now a ball shot over the basket. And a foul on Northern Cass. That'll be the 4th on the Jaguars. And the first on Eddie Winterquist, a 5'10 sophomore who's in the game for the first time. And a full court press now being used by Northern Cass. Kate LeClaire across midcourt. Needs somebody to get open, and Grafton will take a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Bank North. Bank North offers the traditional and advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. For farming and ranching, business and consumer banking and lending, you'll always be headed in the right direction with Bank North. To learn more about Bank North, visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of their locations today. Grafton on the court with Parsons, McLean, Cole, LeClaire, and Fredrickson, their original starting 5. Parsons for LeClaire, dumping into the lane. Ball's loose in the lane, recovered by the Spoilers. 3 from Parsons doesn't go. But the offensive rebound for Cole, that doesn't go either. And the ball ricochets out of bounds. And it will stay with Grafton. McLean on the inbound, caught by Parsons. Northern Cass trying to double team the ball at every opportunity. That'll leave somebody open eventually, and this time it's Fredrickson who's got 10. And an 8-point lead for Grafton, 23-15. And a whistle as Sally Crockett was going to the basket. Foul is on Ainsley McLean. That's her second, and that's 4 fouls on the Spoilers in the half. Jalbert on the inbound, baseline left. Caught by Jensen, who scores. 4 for Josie Jensen. And Northern Cass within 6. Grafton doing a nice job of moving the ball quickly. Here's a LeClaire three that draws air. And Jensen following with a rebound. Ahead for it. Hayden Crockett to lay it up. No. And a travel called against Grafton after McLean had gotten the rebound. 7th Grafton turnover. McLean checks out for Grafton, and 23 Peyton Ziegelman back in the game. And an entry pass and a foul. Hayden Crockett was trying to find her sister Hallie, and Hallie got hit. Foul is on Cole, that's her second, and 5 on Grafton. So Cole will come out, and 11 Savannah Black Cloud back into the spoiler lineup. Hayden Crockett, 3 on the way, bango. Hayden Crockett with a dozen. And Northern Cass back within 3. Ziegelman for Black Cloud. Back for Ziegelman. Nice pass across the lane and a nice block by Jensen. Great athletic play to get across the lane and block the shot. Hayden Crockett driving, laying it up too hard. And LeClaire the rebound. Parsons' long pass finds Ziegelman. LeClaire driving, dumping for Fredrickson with a nice move in a basket. 12 for Addison Fredrickson. Grafton back up by 5, 25-20, 3 minutes played in the second quarter. Here's a Hallie Crockett three, doesn't go. Offensive rebound for the Jaguars. And Hayden Crockett will drive and score. Hayden with 14. And again, Northern Cass within 3. Fredrickson for Ziegelman. Around a Black Cloud screen. LeClaire, 3 on the way, yes. Kate LeClaire's first points. And Grafton back up by 6. They've led by as many as 8. Baseline drive, ball poked away and taken away. LeClaire ahead of the crowd, lays it up and off, but she's fouled and will go to the free throw line. Team foul 5 on Northern Cass. It's on Tess Jalbert, her first. First free throw attempt by Grafton tonight. We've got 4:07 to go in the half. First free throw, no good. For Northern Cass, number 4, Addie Rust back into the game, replacing Jalbert. Number 20, Fredrickson getting a break for Grafton. LeClaire gets the second, 1 out of 2. She's got 4, and Grafton with a 7-point lead. Pass is tipped as LeClaire going for a steal. It'll stay with Northern Cass. And 28 on the shot clock. Hallie Crockett. Fade away doesn't go. Cole the rebound. Spoilers look to run. Parsons layup blocked by Jensen. Quick 3-on-1. And a Hallie Crockett layup. 6 for a Hallie, 29-24. Northern Cass down 5. Cole for Black Cloud. Tries the reverse layup, blocked. And it's Winterquist who comes down with it. Into the block for Hallie Crockett. We got a foul. Or no, the ball just knocked out of bounds. Each team with 5 fouls against them so far in the half, which has 3:14 to go. Rust for Jensen. And an offensive foul on Hallie Crockett. That's her second, and that is 6 now against Northern Cass in the half. Individually, Hallie Crockett and Treader 2 fouls apiece for Northern Cass. For Grafton, McLean, and Cole with 2 apiece. Here's a LeClaire 3. Off the rim, no. Jensen the rebound. Hayden Crockett stopping and fouled. Now team foul 6 on Grafton. This is on Kate LeClaire, her first. For Northern Cass, Hilly Lucas checks back in, number 5, replacing Winterquist. Jaguars on the inbound. Finding Hallie Crockett underneath, and she got fouled. Team foul 7 on Grafton. This is on Kira Cole, and it's her third. Has Hallie Crockett at the line to shoot 2 and makes the first. Cole checks out. Number 20, Addison Fredrickson, back into the spoiler lineup. Hallie Crockett with 7, make it 8 points. And the Jaguars back within 3 with 2:45 to go in the half. Fredrickson. Jensen went for the block and he committed a foul. And that's team foul 7 on Northern Cass. The first on Josie Jensen. Addison Fredrickson, who's got a dozen points tonight. Looking to stretch a 3-point lead, and makes it a 4-point lead. Northern Cass with Treader, Lucas, Rust, Jensen, and Hallie Crockett in the game. Fredrickson made them both, and Grafton back up by 5. Kayla Treader, bounce pass off a Grafton foot. Hayden Crockett back into the game for Northern Cass to replace Treader. 23 on the shot clock as the Jaguars inbound. Hayden Crockett driving and scoring. 16 for Hayden Crockett. And the Jaguars back within 3. LeClaire for Fredrickson. Now Ziegelman. A LeClaire 3 from the right. High off the rim, no good. Jensen the rebound. Hayden Crockett for Jensen in the lane. Finds the cutter. Hayden Crockett, who was fouled, and will go to the line with 1:48 to go in the half. Addison Fredrickson's first foul, and that is now 8 on the Spoilers. Hayden Crockett's first free throw good. 13, Ainsley McLean back into the game for Grafton. LeClaire will sit down. Second free throw in and out. Still a 2-point lead for Grafton. Cross-court pass. Kept in bounds by Parsons, no over and back. Shot clock at 11. Black Cloud back in the game for Grafton. Shot clock running down, drive in the lane, around and out. Offensive rebound, Fredrickson. Parsons, right corner 3, little long. Black Cloud hustles after the rebound. No-look pass to an open Ziegelman, who scores. Ziegelman with 5. Black Cloud with the offensive rebound and assist all in one motion. Jensen scores. 6 for Josie Jensen. 33-31 with under a minute to go in the half. Black Cloud back for Ziegelman. Work it around now to McLean. 18 on the shot clock. Here's a Black Cloud three, short. And Northern Cass get the rebound. Shot clock off. Rust. Entry pass. Hallie Crockett off the glass. No. Rebound McLean with 11 seconds. Spoilers can take their time. Well, not that much. McLean with an air ball, and that's the end of the half. And a very entertaining first half at girls high school basketball. And our score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. And our score at halftime, Grafton 33, Northern Cass 31. We'll come back and sum up the first half from Northern Cass when we return after these words on yourliveevent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsborough Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsborough Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsborough Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsborough Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsborough Drug.
Welcome back to Northern Cass. We're at halftime girls basketball with Grafton leading Northern Cass 33-31. I'm Joe Lancello, and our halftime is brought to you by Hunter Insurance. Hunter Insurance Agency is dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. Really back and forth game that we've had here. Northern Cass went on an 8-0 run to take a 9-2 lead early on, but then Grafton came back on a 15-2 run of their own, and they would lead 19-15 at the end of the first quarter. They stretched that lead in the second quarter to 8 at 23-15. But Northern Cass not going away at all. And we've got a 2-point game now at intermission 33-31. The game has never been tied. We have had 3 lead changes. Leading the scoring for Grafton has been junior Addison Fredrickson with 6 baskets, 2 of 2 at the line for 14 points. Ainsley McLean with 2 threes for 6. Peyton Zingelman has a 2 and a 3 for 5. Kate LeClaire with a 3, 1 of 2 at the line for 4. Kira Cole, 2 baskets for 4. Trinity Parsons and Savannah Blackcloud have played in the first half for Grafton and have not scored. Grafton 3 of 4 at the free throw line, 75%. 7 turnovers against Grafton, 6 of those were in the opening quarter. And a lot of those were early on when Northern Cass was building that early advantage. I think there was one point where there were 4 consecutive turnovers by the Spoilers. But they've fixed that part of the game with just 1 turnover in the second quarter. And Grafton unofficially 17 rebounds, 5 on the offensive side. Grafton 19 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second for a total of 33. For Northern Cass, it wouldn't surprise you, I suppose, that if I said Crockett was the leading scorer, but it's Hayden Crockett and not Hallie today. Hayden Crockett with 6 twos, a 3, 2 of 4 at the foul line for 17 points. Hallie Crockett, 3 baskets, 2 of 2 at the line for 8. Josie Jensen, 3 baskets for 6. And that's been the Northern Cass scoring. Addie Russ and Ellie Lucas started, have not scored. Tess Jalbert, Addie Winterquist, and Kayla Treader have been in the game for Northern Cass and have not scored. Northern Cass, 4 of 6 at the free throw line, 66.7%. 2 turnovers against the Jaguars, compared to 7 against Grafton. But Northern Cass with 9 rebounds in the first half, compared to 17 for Grafton. 3 of those Northern Cass rebounds were on the offensive side, and both coaches had said in the pregame interviews that rebounding would be the key. And right now it's Grafton with that advantage. As far as fouls go for Grafton, Kira Cole with 3 fouls, Ainsley McLean with 2. For Northern Cass, Hallie Crockett and Kayla Treader with 2 fouls apiece. And Northern Cass ranked number 9 of the state in Class B. Grafton, a team receiving votes. And we should continue to have a dandy game here in the second half. And remember, once again, following this game, we will have the Northern Cass boys taking on Grafton. And that will be on a separate stream. So once the girls' game is over, just go back to the homepage for yourliveevent.com, and there will be a different stream for the boys' game. And our halftime brought to you by Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. And on the scoreboard, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. 33-31 Grafton over Northern Cass. Back after these words on yourliveevent.com.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsborough, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Welcome back to Northern Cass. Had a very good first half of basketball here between Northern Cass and Grafton. The Spoilers with a 2-point lead, 33-31. Grafton will have the basketball to start the third quarter, and they'll go from left to right on the traveling maroon with white and gold. McLean, Parsons, LeClaire, Frederickson, and Cole, the five on the floor for the Spoilers. Parsons for Cole, and a foul. Fouls on Josie Jensen of Northern Cass. That's her second, and first foul of the second half. Parsons with an open three, and it's good. First points tonight for Trinity Parsons. And a 5-point lead for the Spoilers. Hallie Crockett scores. Mid-range jumper. 10 for Hallie. No pressure now from Northern Cass. They have used that earlier in the game. McLean into the lane. And the offensive rebound, Cole. Here's Parsons again. That doesn't go. And Lucas the rebound. Lucas, Hidden Crockett, Hallie Crockett, Rustin Jensen, the five on the floor for Northern Cass. Nice pass! And a basket and a foul for Hallie Crockett. And a chance to tie the game. LeClaire with the foul for Grafton, her second and the team's first of the half. Hallie Crockett now with a dozen. And the free throw good, and for the first time tonight, we are tied. 36 all. McLean pulls up with a three. That doesn't go. And just as Hallie Crockett was collecting the rebound, she also got fouled. And that was on LeClaire, and that's her third very quickly. And just as quickly, LeClaire will go to the bench to be replaced by 23, Peyton Ziegelman. Chance for Northern Cass to take the lead, and do on a Hallie Crockett three. Our fourth lead change. An 8-3 start to the quarter for Northern Cass. Frederickson left off and cornerback out for Parsons. Shot clock at 15. McLean got past the defender, reverse layup try, no good. And we've got a held ball, and that will give the ball to Northern Cass. Hallie Crockett driving, scoring. 18 for Hallie Crockett and a 5-point Northern Cass lead. And a foul against the Jaguars. This is on Josie Jensen, and that is her third foul. The first Northern Cass player to reach 3 fouls. So Jensen will come out, and 22 Addie Winterquist, a 5'10 sophomore, will come into the game. Cole for Frederickson. Didn't get it. Lucas got the rebound. Hallie Crockett, turnaround scores. 20 for Hallie Crockett, as she has come on strong here in this third quarter. And Northern Cass have equaled their biggest lead of 7. Cole following her shot and scoring. And Grafton will take a timeout. Bank North offers the traditional and advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. For farming and ranching, business and consumer banking and lending, you'll always be headed in the right direction with Bank North. To learn more about Bank North, visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of their locations today. 4338 Northern Cass, back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Jaguars with the ball and a 5-point lead with 5:13 to go, third quarter. Hayden Crockett called for a travel, third turnover against the Jaguars. Into the game for Northern Cass, number 20, Kayla Treader, a 5'7 junior, and Addie Russ will get a break. McLean into the lane and scores. 8 for Ainsley McLean. Northern Cass lead down to 3. Hallie Crockett stopped by a double team. Ball comes loose and a takeaway. Fourth Jaguar turnover, and then a steal right back the other way by Hallie Crockett. And the pass a little bit too long for Hayden. Number 10, Tess Jalbert comes back into the game for Northern Cass. As Lucas sits down. A little bit of a smaller Northern Cass lineup on the floor. And a foul. Offensive foul on Kira Cole, and that is her 4th. Third team foul on the Spoilers. So Cole will check out, and number 11, Savannah Blackcloud, back into the Grafton lineup. 3 team fouls against Grafton here in the second half. And Hallie Crockett called for a travel. 6 turnovers against the Jaguars. Grafton ball with 4:13 to go in the third. Grafton led by 2 at the half. They're now down by 3. McLean driving through the crowd and scoring. 10 for McLean. And Northern Cass's lead down to 1. Winterquist in the lane. Hayden Crockett with a 3, that's good. 20 for Hayden Crockett. The sisters with 20 apiece and a 4-point lead for the Jaguars. Parsons through the lane. Hallie Crockett the rebound. Hallie trying to go through the crowd. Scores in a foul. Ainsley McLean with the foul. That's her third, and 4 now on the Spoilers. Hallie Crockett trying to finish her second three-point play of the quarter and does. Jaguars back up by 7, their biggest lead. Ball almost taken away. McLean for Ziegelman, who gets a 2. Ziegelman with 7 off the bench. Here's a Hayden Crockett 3, around and out. Offensive rebound for Treader. She tried to get the ball out, but it was off a Grafton foot. It goes out of bounds. Rust replacing Treader in the Northern Cass lineup. That'll be Rust on the inbound baseline right. Hallie Crockett fouled. And Hallie to shoot 2. Foul is on Summer Moberg, a 5'9 junior who just checked into the game. First time she's been in the game. Hallie Crockett with the first of 2 free throws. Hallie made them both. She's a perfect 6 of 6 at the line. Timeout on the floor. Bank North offers the traditional and advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. For farming and ranching, business and consumer banking and lending, you'll always be headed in the right direction with Bank North. To learn more about Bank North, visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of their locations today. It's a short timeout. The third one that Grafton has used. Both teams actually have 3 timeouts left. Grafton with a little foul trouble here as Cole has 4 fouls, LeClaire and McLean 3 fouls apiece. Russ into the front court for Northern Cass. Winterquist tried to get the ball back out to Hallie Crockett, but the ball last touched by the Jaguars. Ziegelman to bring it across midcourt for Grafton. Moberg inside for Black Cloud. Missed the shot, but a foul with 2:14 to go in the third. The foul is on just Tess Jalbert, her second, and the team's third of the half. Savannah Black Cloud at the line to shoot 2. Gets her first point of the night. Black Cloud made them both. Nine points for Grafton from their bench, none from Northern Cass's bench. Winterquist takes care of that with her first bucket of the night. Seven-point lead for the Jaguars as we're under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Shoveled inside, Black Cloud scores and a foul. Black Cloud providing a silver lining for Grafton. Jalbert with the foul, that's her third, and that's 4 on Northern Cass in the half. That'll get Ellie Lucas back into the game for the Jaguars, and Jalbert will sit down. Black Cloud made 2 of 2 at the line a moment ago, completes the three-point play. Spoilers within 4. Hayden Crockett. Gives her Hallie Crockett. Shot clock at 15. Rust for Lucas, throws across the lane, and a basket for Winterquist. Winterquist scoring on back-to-back possessions. Jaguars by 6. Nice pass inside to Black Cloud. Kick it out left corner three by Morberg is no good. Rebound is tied up. Oh no, they'll call a foul on Grafton. That's 16 fouls now on the Spoilers. This one's on Peyton Ziegelman, her first. So the next foul will put Northern Cass into the bonus for the duration. Hayden Crockett lobbing down low, caught by Lucas, ball blocked from behind. Don't know if that was Fredrickson or Black Cloud, but a good job defensively by them. The ball will stay with Northern Cass. 27 on the shot clock. 53 and a half to go in the quarter. Winterquist. Hallie Crockett against the triple team missing, but she'll get 2 free throws. That's team foul 7 on Grafton. And the foul is on Ziegelman. That's her second. Hallie 6 of 6 at the line tonight, makes this one here. And now has 26 on the night. Hayden Crockett checking out to get a little bit of an extra breather as Kayla Treader comes back in. Hallie made both free throws. It's an 8-point lead, the biggest of the night for Northern Cass. Three on the way by McLean is no good. Offensive rebound, Ziegelman. And a foul. They called a foul. I'm not sure who it's on. Or are they discussing that? $19 on the shot clock. And McLean driving and will shoot 2 after a foul. I've seen that done once before. A guy named Gerald Wallace was playing for the University of Alabama. He was one of those guys that was one and done. The foul is on Jalbert, her 4th for Northern Cass. And he was inbounding the ball from the baseline. And the guy in front of him just turned his back on him, and Wallace just gently threw the ball off his butt, stepped back onto the court, and jammed it. Shot clock off now with 7-point Northern Cass lead, and they'll inbound it baseline left. Hallie Crockett scores. She has been hot in this third quarter. Fredrickson back for Winterquist. Black Cloud lost the ball. Poked loose. And that's the end of the third. Northern Cass coming on strong in the third quarter. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. After 3, Northern Cass 59, Grafton 50. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Joe Lancella with you from Northern Cass. Just a reminder, following this game, we'll have the boys matchup between Grafton and Northern Cass. Hallie Crockett in the third quarter, 5 baskets, 6 free throws, and a three-pointer. She's got 29 on the night now, and her Jaguars are up by 9. Entry pass poked away and goes out of bounds, and goes to Northern Cass. 10th Grafton turnover. Northern Cass with Rust, Hayden Crockett, Hallie Crockett. Lucas and Johnson back in the game, their original starting 5. Ball tipped out of bounds by Parsons. The ball will stay with Northern Cass. Grafton with Parsons, McLean, Fredrickson, Cole, and LeClaire, their original 5 as well, and a drive by guess who? Hallie Crockett now with 31. And an 11-point lead, biggest of the game for either team. McLean missed, but the offensive rebound for Cole. Kira Cole with 8. She's playing with 4 fouls. Hayden Crockett driving and scoring. Hayden with 22. Back to an 11-point lead. Here's a 3 on the way, off the rim by McLean. Jaguars clear the glass. Rust around a screen. Hayden Crockett. Straddling the three-point line. Jumper no good. Offensive rebound for Jensen. Counted in a foul. Jensen with 8. And the foul on Cole, and that is her 5th, so she's done for the night. Kira Cole with 8 points as she fouls out with 6:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Now the officials, case of mistaken identity? No check that it's, the foul was not on 42 Cole, it was on 22 LeClaire, and that's her 4th. Free throw missed, it's Grafton ball. Down by 13 with under 6.5 to play. Parsons. 10-footer, up, off. Jensen the rebound. Long ball caught by Hallie Crockett, who scores. (67-52). Into the lane, Ziegelman scores. Ziegelman with 9. On the with the timeout, Bank North offers the traditional and advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. For farming and ranching, business and consumer banking and lending, you'll always be headed in the right direction with Bank North. To learn more about Bank North, visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of their locations today. Northern Cass up by 13. Back after this on yourliveevent.com.
Couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
Two timeouts left for Grafton. Northern Cass with 3 remaining. Jaguar basketball with their biggest lead of the night, 13. Jensen for Crockett. Hallie's jumper from the free throw line, no good. Rebound was tipped to her. Comes underneath for Lucas, who misses. Lucas misses again. And it's Grafton in the front court. 5.5 to play. McLean back for Cole. Shot blocked by Jensen. And Jensen keeps it in play. That's 3 blocks I've got for Jensen tonight. And she's missed a bit of the game because of foul trouble, too. Hayden Crockett around a screen. Back for Jensen to score. Jensen with 10. 69-54, 15-point lead. McLean trying to drive and is fouled with 4:54 to go. That'll be team foul 6 on the Jaguars. It's on Hayden Crockett, that's her first. Individually, Jalbert with 4 fouls for Northern Cass, 3 for Jensen. For Grafton, Cole and LeClaire with 4 each. As McLean hits the first of 2 free throws. Second one in and out. Rebound Jensen. Long ball for Hayden Crockett, who will lay it up and in. Hayden with 24. 16-point lead with 4:40 to play. Northern Cass showing some pretty good fight back after a loss to Thompson last week. Cole driving the baseline and a blocking foul. That'll be on Jensen, and that will be her 4th. And team foul 7 on the Jaguars. Kira Cole has not been to the line today. Hits the front end of a 1-on-1. Kira with 9 points. Ellie Lucas comes into the game to replace Jensen with 4:26 to go. Cole made them both. Cole with 10, but Grafton down by 14. Hayden Crockett just inside the arc on the left scores. 26 for Hayden Crockett. 73-57, and a takeaway by Winterquist, who's checked into the game. Winterquist and Treader are in the game. And here's a Hallie Crockett bucket. She's now got 35. And an 18-point lead. McLean inside, misses and fouled. McLean to shoot 2 with 3:40 to play. Kayla Treader commits the foul. That's her 3rd, and that's 8 on Northern Cass. McLean's first free throw is good. McLean with 13. Fredrickson with 14 to lead the Grafton scoring, but she hasn't scored in the second half. McLean made them both. Hayden Crockett driving and scoring. Hayden now with 28. Lead back up to 19. Here's a three from the top. Missed, and a late foul, or a late fall, I'll put it that way, by McLean, and she's going to shoot three. Winterquist committed the foul. That's her second, and 9 on the Jaguars. McLean made the first. Rust will come back in for Northern Cass after the second free throw, which is in and out. Rust in, Treader out. McLean's third. Got 2 out of 3. Short timeout with 3:16 to play. Bank North offers the traditional and advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. For farming and ranching, business and consumer banking and lending, you'll always be headed in the right direction with Bank North. To learn more about Bank North, visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of their locations today. Grafton now with 1 timeout remaining with 3:16 to play. Hayden Crockett across midcourt for Hallie Crockett. And pass intended for Winterquist taken away. 8th Northern Cass turnover. McLean fouled on the drive. And she'll go back to the line. Team foul 10 on Northern Cass. It's on Hayden Crockett, her second. McLean's first free throw is short. Josie Jensen back in for the Jaguars. Tess Jalbert also into the game for Northern Cass. Second free throw off the bracket, no good, but an offensive rebound by Cole. Fredrickson. And an offensive foul against Grafton. Team foul 9. The second foul on Edison Fredrickson. Official said that she led with a forearm. Hayden Crockett getting the Hallie Crockett rather getting the ricochet shot, no good. Parsons the rebound. Fredrickson wide open, missed the shot from in close. Fredrickson again, but the ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Spoilers with 2:33 to play. Savannah Blackcloud with a three off the bracket, no good. Jalbert runs down the rebound. Hayden Crockett driving and scoring again. Hayden with 30. Back to an 18-point lead. Shot no good. A rebound for Jensen. Under 2 minutes to play. Northern Cass will go to 6-1 on the season. Grafton will drop to 5-3. Rush for Hallie Crockett to score. 37 for Hallie, and it's a 20-point lead, 81-61. Turnaround by Cole is good. Kira Cole with a dozen. And DC Lucas is going to clear the Pines here in a second. Hayden Crockett three, no good. Long rebound for Parsons. And a pass thrown out of the reach of McLean. 12 turnovers against Grafton. 20, Kayla Treader. 21, Casey Fix, a 5'4 junior in the game for the first time. 23, Michaela Almaris in the game for the first time. And 25, Lauren Johnson, a 5'9 freshman in the game for the first time. Joining Winterquist. And a steal. And McLean took another hit and is fouled with 54.1 to go, and she is slow getting up. Holding her head, you wonder, I did not see if she hit, her head hit the mat. And McLean being helped off. And she's going to have one of her legs looked at, and I think the left ankle is what they're looking at. Peyton Ziegelman is at the line to shoot two and make the first. Grafton led 19-15 at the quarter, 33-31 at the half. Northern Cass led 59-50 after three, and their lead now is 81-65. And a steal. Black Cloud missing. Ziegelman the offensive rebound. Ball tied up on the floor. It will go to Northern Cass on the arrow with 41.6 to play. Full court pressure from Grafton. And a steal. Black Cloud the offensive rebound on a basket. 7 for Black Cloud. And Northern Cass will take a 30-second timeout with 30.6 to play. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Hallie Crockett and Hayden Crockett. Hayden and Hallie, let me put it that way, both into the 30s. For Northern Cass, as the Jaguars will go to 6-1 on the season, and they'll play at Central Cass on Thursday. What will be an important Region 1 matchup. Grafton's off until Thursday when they will host 4th-ranked Thompson. Winterquist across midcourt. Shot clock's off. And a whistle, held ball. It'll go over to Grafton with 22.7 to play. Ziegelman for Parsons, and the ball thrown away. 13th turnover against Grafton with 12.9 to play. Almaris across midcourt. For Treader, all they have to do is hold it. And this one will belong to Northern Cass. The Jaguars down 8 at one point. Come back to win it by a score of 81-67 over Grafton. Have a quick scoring summary for you, then we'll come back and get ready for the boys' game between Northern Cass and Grafton. Back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Command IQ app helps me manage the Wi-Fi in every room of the house however I want. Like this room. where my wife talks to her friends in her book club every week.
Oh. Darla? Honey! My Wi-Fi is down. That never happens.
Well, that's strange. Well, we'll see if we can get someone to come fix it next month. Command IQ, you're my new best friend.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned, full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back at Northern Cass, Joe Lancello with you as the Northern Cass Jaguar girls have defeated Grafton 81-67. First quarter was back and forth. Northern Cass jumped to a 9-2 start. Then Grafton went off on a 17-4 run of their own. They led it 19-15 at the end of the first quarter. Grafton would stretch that lead to 8 at 23-15. But Northern Cass would come back to make it a 2-point game, 33-31 at halftime. Then in the third quarter, Hallie Crockett just kind of took over. With 21 of her game-high 37 points in that third frame, as Northern Cass led 59-50 after 3. The Jaguars would lead eventually 79-61 late, or check that, 81-61 late in the game, their biggest lead. And they'd win it by 14, 81-67. We did have 4 lead changes, and we were tied once at 36. The scoring for Northern Cass, Hallie Crockett with 37, Hayden Crockett 30, Josie Jensen 10, Addie Winterquist 4. And that was the Northern Cass scoring. Jaguars 10 of 13 at the foul line, 12 turnovers, 21 rebounds. Northern Cass 15 points in the first quarter, 16 in the second, 28 in the third, 22 in the fourth for their total of 81. For Grafton, led by guard Ainsley McLean, who had 16 points, 14 for Addison Fredrickson, 12 for Kira Cole, 11 for Peyton Ziegelman off the bench. Savannah Blackcloud with 7, 4 for Kate LeClaire, 3 for Trinity Parsons. Summer Moberg played and did not score. Grafton 16 of 22 at the foul line. They had 13 turnovers and unofficially 29 rebounds, 14 in the offensive side. Grafton with 19 points in the first quarter, 33 in the second, 17 in the third, 17 in the fourth for their total of 67. Now our Enbridge player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Tomorrow is happening right now. Now more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. And our energy player of the game will be Hallie Crockett with 37 points to lead Northern Cass to their 6th win of the year. Hallie Crockett, our energy player of the game. And now our precision player of the game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises. Make plans to attend Precision Planning's Winter Conference 23 at the Alara Center in Grand Forks, January 18th and 19th. You'll hear from Precision Planning engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alara Center in Grand Rapids. To register, visit planterdoc.com. And our precision player of the game will go to Josie Jensen, who had 5 baskets for 10 points, but the precision was 3 block shots. Part of a strong defensive effort by Northern Cass. So Josie Jensen of the Jaguars is our precision player of the game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises. Northern Cass's girls beat Grafton 81-67. We'll be back in just a couple of moments, and this will be a brand new feed for Northern Cass and Grafton boys basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Joe Lancello, and we'll talk to you soon.